Hi.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hello.
Oh, is this thing on? Oh, I can't find my mic. Oh.
Is it in your booty hole?
Oh, yeah. What if there was a full hour of us like completely unhinged? That's like the uncensored extra content that you sell on Patreon.
Yes, on Patreon only.
Yeah, it's
subscribe to my Patreon.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
like
know
and
why.
subscribe to the Patreon.
I know.
Yeah,
that's how I get real money.
Yeah, only feet.
Do you think I can make?
I don't know. I'm not the right demo.
Oh.
I'm not into feet.
For those listening, I just showed John my feet and he said hard no.
I think I actually choked a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
you want to lick them?
Kinda.
I know it. Hey y'all!
Welcome back to
Mommy
May I.
We are back with John, your favorite.
I know.
Okay, so John is the original gay.
Yeah, I'm the Adam of the Adams.
I don't know what that reference is.
Adam and Eve.
Oh,
Adam
okay.
and Eve.
Okay, yeah, I am Christian.
Adam and Steve.
Okay.
You're like, we're cutting that out.
You know I'm a child of God.
Well, yes. Yeah.
Yes.
It makes two of us.
I don't know about that. No, so I had my second gay on my show, Javier.
Oh.
You didn't watch last week's episode. That's how I know.
I flatlined in my eyes. I'm
yeah. Text me and be like, "Oh, that was a great episode."
That's true. I forgot to watch. I'm actually going to go to the gym after this and listen.
Okay, good. It's actually really good.
Not just because of guilt.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Peer pressure works.
It does.
I love peer pressuring people.
Yeah. The older I've gotten, the more I'm like, oh, I just have to tell people to do something a couple times and they'll do it.
Peer pressure literally works. No, I had Javier on the show last week and I lost subscribers.
You what?
I lost subscribers on YouTube. I said, you guys are homophobic. If you're homophobic, unsubscribe right now.
What do you mean you lost subscribers?
Because I'm an analytical girl and I know I lost 10 subscribers after I posted.
If you are somebody who unsubscribed, you better resubscribe right now and like this video, like this podcast,
exactly,
comment, engage in the comments.
$10,000.
Yes, I'm at John Edgar Moser, I think, on YouTube. You'll find some unlisted videos. Me performing on Broadway.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm gonna tag you.
I think they're unlisted.
The description, so people
I think they're
can watch it.
I hope nobody finds them.
I'm gonna find it.
It's a really long story, but if you want me to tell it,
tell it. Give us a TLDR.
Okay, well, I went to TLDR.
Yes,
I went to acting school for 2 years after college. I did go to college.
Allegedly.
Not that it matters.
Okay.
I went to school for musical theater for 2 years at a conservatory because I was going to be a musical theater performer.
Okay, cute.
And I got selected. Each conservatory and each acting major musical theater school selects 2 people to go to this showcase where you perform on Broadway one night only in front of all these agents and managers and casting directors and stuff.
Yeah, it's like the draft.
It is fully like the draft. So I got selected for that, which is really cool.
Oh my god!
I was the guy representation from my school.
Oh wow!
Guy. It's generous.
Okay.
And I performed. I did. You know what came out of that?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, and now I work in tech.
Doing well.
Yes.
That's good. I'm
Praise
proud
him.
of you. When was the last time you went to church?
Cut that, please. Actually, last time I went to church was in 2019. I went to church most of my time in New York.
It was a hot year that year. Maybe that's why.
Maybe.
The devil was alive.
Yeah. I went to church for many, many years in New York, actually.
Oh, what church did you go to?
It was called Unity. It was on the Upper West Side.
Okay, cute.
And I had a friend, Jill, who...
Hey, Jill.
Hi, Jill. Who went, and I was really in need of community and spirituality, and that was the place for me. It was great.
I went to a church in New York called Hillsong. Have you heard of it?
Yes, yeah.
Scammers, Justin Bieber.
I have heard mixed things, yeah.
Yes. The person who introduced me to that church, I doubt she's listening, but she's basically like a crackhead.
She does crack?
Yes,
crack cocaine?
Yes. like in
out
rehab. Yeah. And also a scammer. So I'm like, it speaks volumes of the church.
I pray for her.
I know, amen.
Yeah.
Speaking of praying.
Okay.
It was my birthday.
My favorite subject.
I know.
Second, of course, only to my own birthday.
Oh, no. You mean your birthday's your second favorite? Then.
Yes, I'm sorry. I misspoke. Thank you. You had your birthday. You turned 19.
I turned 19.
Or-ish?
Yeah. How dare you?
I thought it was 18. I think earlier I said 18.
I know. I don't know. You know, I immigrated here. I could be a year younger than what I really am.
Numbers are made up.
It's fake. Money's fake.
So is years are made up.
Oh, yeah.
All of that's made up.
It's all made up. Because why is 1 year 365 and then 4 years later it's 366? Like, why is that?
There is logic to that.
I don't believe it.
Well, all of that is like, but it is made up still.
It's still fake.
Yeah. I mean, it's all the rotation around the sun, which is 365 and 1/4 of a day.
Science is so fake.
It's so fake. Fake news.
Women in STEM.
Gays in STEM. I have to drink. It's so hot outside. It's 90 degrees today.
And that's why he has his long sleeves.
Well, I needed to make sure I popped on the sofa.
Oh, he's trying to outdo me.
No, I just don't want to look like trash on your podcast. This is how you're going to engage the viewers. It's just like little like, yeah. Welcome back to Mommy Mia.
Ew, no. Last time John will be on the show.
Yeah, sorry. I'm pulling us off track. Okay, so you had your birthday.
I had my birthday.
What happened?
Oh my God. It was one of the best birthdays I've ever had. We put my son in daycare, so I didn't have to be with him at all during the day.
Oh my God.
I was like, forget mommy who? Mommy, may I go to daycare? Yes.
I love Elliot. And I love you for doing that. That is...
I just needed some self-care.
So true.
So I did that. And then I was like, oh, I have nothing to do. So we booked a spa treatment at a spa place. I don't want to out my spa place in case I have a crazy stalker.
Yeah,
on here.
Yes. She might.
You never know. And it was amazing. I got a relaxation massage.
Why did you put that in quotes?
That's what they call it.
Oh.
Because usually it's like a Swedish massage, a deep tissue.
And you're like, I just want to chill.
Yeah, and they call it a relaxation massage. And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I had the sweetest lady. Her name was Barbara.
Oh.
She was at least in her 60s.
Oh, great.
I was like, oh, I love you so much. And it was so luxe. Like, when I got there, they gave me a robe, the locker room. It's so cute. And then when you're getting the actual massage, there's like this little like locker thing inside of the room that keeps your robe warm.
What?
Yes. I don't know if it's like a hot
while you're
steamer.
In the massage?
Like, okay, so it's like you're laying down on your on the table. Nude.
Wow.
Booty hole out. Yes.
That's where she massaged the most.
Exactly.
Sick. Okay.
Because you know when you get a massage, they're like, oh, hang your robe on the little hook.
Okay.
Have you ever gotten a massage?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm like, why are you acting so brand new?
I actually got a massage like a week ago.
I'm like, you've never done it?
Yeah.
But instead of putting in a hook, there's like this like small little cubby thing inside of the room that literally keeps your robe warm.
Okay.
So it's like once you get off the table, you get into a warm robe. And I'm like, this is luxury.
Yeah.
So did that, got my nails done.
In the same place?
No, where I usually go. I'm committed to my nail people.
Okay, yeah.
You know,
as you should be.
I do not cheat on them.
No, and you shouldn't because they will fuck
with you.
Yeah.
They gave me a little discount. I did a little 3D nail action. And then I was like, you know what? I posted on my TikTok that I was like, if I get one new follower, I'm going to buy a new bag. And then I got like 10 new followers. And I was like...
That's very LA of you. Yep. I just need one more follower.
And I was like, I'm being peer pressured. Oh my God, I got to. So I went to Rodeo.
Uh-huh. I'm acting like I don't know.
I know.
Uh-huh.
And then first stop Loewe.
Okay, my favorite.
Okay, I want to take back what we said. We said the salespeople in Loewe are not nice.
Did we say that on camera?
We said it off camera.
Did we say that off camera?
Yes.
Okay. Just some context.
Please.
I love Loewe. Yes. When I went in Portugal, it was one of the best sales experiences I've ever had. And I got well coaxed into buying a lot of good stuff, honestly.
Yes.
But it's stuff that I probably shouldn't have spent money on. And like,
no
maybe,
regrets.
I don't own a home. So like,
oh my God, that's fake. You can't die with your home. So bye.
You can't die with your clothes.
But then you're so fashionable.
Both are applicable.
Can't.
True.
You can put it in your coffin.
You could put it in the coffin. Hello? I hope it's all burnt up with me. Anyway, but then here at Rodeo, I bought, I like went into the store and I was like, oh, I don't know. I'm really kind of curious. Like, what do they have here in terms of stock? And like the person was just like really like fast with me.
Oh no.
They assumed I think whatever I was wearing made it look like I was poor.
Yeah.
But
which the poorest looking people have a lot of money.
I mean, maybe. I don't know. Maybe they just decided I didn't look like I had money. I don't know.
If I was a sales associate and I saw a gay white man, I would be coming in my pants.
Yeah. My wrist was limp. It's always limp.
Like,
so they should have known.
I would have been like, I hit the motherfucking jackpot. Yeah. You know, like, I don't know. Sales associates are so weird.
Maybe I look straight.
You are straight adjacent.
I'm adjacent to the straight adjacents.
Yes.
I think is that what we decided?
Yes.
Was that on camera?
No.
Well, you're hearing it here first. I'm not quite straight adjacent, but I'm adjacent to the straight adjacents.
There we go.
And if you need for context for what that means, just go somewhere else.
Go in the world. Go to Pride.
Like and subscribe and comment, and maybe we'll tell you.
Exactly.
We'll record separate content for that. This is already. Do they know that this is a re-record?
No.
Okay.
So we had to re-record because my dumbass literally got trigger happy and was just deleting stuff off my computer.
Trying to make space.
And then I'm getting a new computer. I scammed my husband into giving me a new computer. So
Happy
now,
birthday.
Thank you.
Thank you, Matt.
Literally.
It's your birthday too.
It's your birthday. So now I have a personal computer and then I have a mommy made computer. But no, back to the sales lady. She was so sweet.
Yeah. Oh, so good.
I go and I was like, I'm looking for this like woven, ESL. So I was like, I don't know if I'm describing it right. And she's like, oh, I'll pull out like what we have that I think you're talking about. And then she pulled out the bag. I was like, oh, it's smaller than I expected. It was like maybe this big, kind of like a bucket bag.
Yeah.
And I was
this is like it was like a beachy, like
beachy.
rattan.
Yes, that's the word.
Or like, there's another,
ESL. And then she pulls out this other one that's huge with a print. I literally called you. I don't know if it came through.
No.
You didn't pick up.
What?
And then I sent you a text with the picture.
And video.
And a video.
And I said, bye.
I know. By the time John had gotten back to me, I was like already 2 glasses of champagne in.
Ooh, that's how they
And that was like 5 minutes later.
Yeah. It fell down my throat.
I was like, glug, 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 glug. Got me, swallow me. But we've accidentally become each other's like designer bag.
It's bad.
It's bad.
I have angel friends and devil friends.
Which one am I?
For this particular subject, you're a devil friend. I have some friends who are like, no, John, don't buy designer. No. You need to save your money and buy a house. But then I have Sika. And I'm over here like, should I buy this $10,000 bag?
I'm like, yes, queen.
And I'm like, oh, this is a bad idea.
Sense of Sika. And I'm like, immediately, yes.
No, actually, for that one, at first you were like, no.
Yeah, but then I saw and I was like, actually, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to do it.
Okay. So she literally was like, you need this bag. I called my husband and Matt was like, yes. And I was like, thank God. I was gonna get it anyway. And then she was like, do you want to check out ready to wear? And I was like, do you think I'm skinny enough? She was like, babe, you look great. And I was like, no, I'm like postpartum, I'm fat. She was like, no, you are ready to wear.
Yeah.
And then so
she said, well, if I got a bag out of her.
I know.
Whoever she is, I love her.
Obsessed with her.
Yeah,
like,
I love good salespeople.
That's gonna be my new Loewe essay. So if you ever want to go,
now I have a person.
You have a person. I told her that. I literally, when I was walking out, I was like, me and my friends think that the associates here suck, but you've changed my mind.
Did you tell her that?
I swear to God, I told her that.
I love her. What day of the week was that? A Thursday. That's the best day to shop.
Exactly.
It's
like
the best day.
No one was really around.
Nope.
A little bit of touristy.
The energy's so positive.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, it's about to warm up
and
a little
I don't want to
bit.
be too real, but like they put the best salespeople on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
I think so.
For sure.
I think so. Friday people are just like weekend.
Well, Friday, Saturday, you're gonna get so many tourists on Rodeo that it's like
that's what I'm saying.
The good salespeople don't want to work those days.
Yeah, because they're just like everyone's like window shopping, and you're gonna be wasting your time. I agree.
Yeah, and they get assigned as you come in.
Yeah,
like there's like a rotation. There's a rotation, right? And if you're at a luxury store, if you walk in and don't buy anything, you were that person's assigned person, so then they get put back in the rotation.
Yeah, so it's
just like.
I would hate to waste my time.
That's so annoying.
Yeah.
But I waste a lot of people's time. So
Same.
Sorry.
But yesterday I was like, I need this, Mm-hmm. So I got a little baby tank.
With the logo?
Yeah. But it's like the same color as the tank.
Oh, chic.
Yeah. So it's not like boom in your face.
Yeah.
So the tank is like a creamish color, and then the logo is also that same, but it's like embroidered. And then I got these pants that John told me not to get, but it's very chic.
I might see them in person.
You're gonna love them in person.
Probably love them,
yeah, because they're kind of like Tom Ford did it first. And now Loewe is doing it. It's kind of like a slack pant, but you can wear it like on the weekends. Like, yeah, I'm not wearing it to work. They're gonna be like, bitch, we pay you too much. I'm like, no, I'm married to a rich man.
I mean, both can be true.
True.
Pay too much.
Exactly. I'm like, you don't pay me enough.
I have no comment on that. I don't know how much you make, but
it's never enough.
It's never enough.
It's never enough.
Are you a Tom Brown fan?
Yeah.
Are you?
Yes.
Did you see they opened a store on Melrose Place?
I did.
I stumbled upon it the other day.
Okay, so the only reason I know is because where I do my laser is at the same place.
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
I love that block.
Yes.
It's so
chic.
So chic.
I love it. There's a little Alfred's. Have you seen Alfred? Yeah.
There's an APC there, which I love.
Yes.
This is an APC, actually.
Oh, it's cute.
Yeah. But it's from France. So it's different.
Oui. Then tomorrow, we're going on a boat.
We are.
We're going to black out.
Yeah. What if your listeners are not invited?
Too bad. Subscribe. Actually, follow me on TikTok, and then you will see all the boat / birthday content.
Yes. It's going to be great. We're wearing all white.
Yes.
Okay, so I have to find white clothes.
Babes, it's in less than 24 hours.
That's fine. I'll figure it out.
Okay. Even white pants.
No, I have cream pants.
Okay, white.
They're close to.
No, you will not get on the. You will not get on the boat if you're wearing cream pants.
I don't have any white pants.
Well, figure it out. Home Alone.
Yeah. Oh, I have white shorts.
Oh, perfect. It's gonna be warm.
Yeah,
so you don't have to wear pants.
Yeah, and I'll wear a little bikini under.
Oh, yeah, so you can get in the water.
Does it have to be a white swimsuit?
Oh no, surprise me.
Okay, good, because white swimsuits are not flattering.
Yes.
On pretty much anybody.
Yeah. Except for me. But since it was my birthday, bitch, let's talk about...
I was thinking about it.
Yeah, no, it really is like on my chocolate skin. It's really good.
Can you say that?
Yeah.
Just kidding.
I'm not white.
Huh?
Birthday etiquette. So I think
I'm nervous.
We kind of touched on
Etiquette's
this.
important for us.
It's so important. We kind of touched on this, but I feel like people have lost the plot with birthdays and weddings. Like everyone wants to have an Instagram worthy like bachelorette, bachelor trip. And now it's like, I have to pay $5,000 because you're getting married. Like being invited to a bachelorette trip, I'm just like, God, I hate this. Like you have to pay for shit that you'll never use again. Like a bag that has your name on it, a tumbler that has your name on it.
Somebody made you pay for that?
Yes.
They didn't just give it to you?
Can you believe that? A tumbler, a little fanny pack that says Team Bride. And I'm like, you got to do a sip and paint. And I'm just like, this is horrible. Even birthdays, like people want you to like pay for their birthdays, like birthday trips. Like if I have a birthday trip, I'm at least paying for the Airbnb. I'm paying for like a couple lunches. What is your thought on birthday etiquette?
Um, well, okay, so I'm 36. I'm a lot. I know. I'm literally twice your age.
You are
literally, yeah.
Pedophile.
Creepy. I'm 36. I until about 4 years ago, probably did not make enough money to take a group of friends out to dinner.
Yes, that's fair.
And even then, I was like really careful with money, and I've always been like really, really careful with my money. And maybe by that I mean kind of stingy, but like not realizing it. So the last couple of years, if I have invited people out to dinner, I have paid for something. Yes. I've paid for it if I can. I think I have both times.
Yes.
I also just don't do big birthday things because of that. Because I'm like,
my thing. Yes.
This is already weird that it's about me.
Yeah.
And I've just like over the last couple years just like pared it down because I'm like, I'm 36. Do we really need to celebrate my birthday?
Yeah. We do every year.
We do celebrate, yes, but like a dinner,
see,
I don't think.
You didn't listen to the last episode because me and Javier talked about how important birthdays are and like
super. Oh, I heard that part. No, I heard that part. I just didn't finish it.
Oh, okay, cute. Yeah, but I think every year you should do a big thing.
Yeah,
I think birthdays, bachelorette trips, weddings. People have gotten greedy. People have gotten super like entitled. I don't have to come out of $5,000 just because.
Absolutely not. No,
you decide to be with the same dick for the rest of your life.
Which, praying. I think like birthdays, bachelorettes, weddings are all different categories to me.
Okay.
Birthdays, I think people should chill.
Yeah.
And if you're going to invite people to dinner, you better pay for it.
You have to pay for it.
That should be the new thing.
Yes.
But I also recognize that like when I was in my 20s, I didn't have that much money.
But then like, don't have a big birthday.
Right. You know. But I didn't know that at the time.
Guys, if you're in your 20s.
That's what we're trying to inform you of.
Exactly. And you're listening to this. Don't be going to STK. Don't be going to, what's another good place that people like to go to for their birthday?
You know, I just thought of Dos Caminos. Because I worked there for 3 years.
Trash. If anything, take people to Chili's. Get a 3 for your 20.
Applebee's, Chili's.
Literally.
Yeah. McDonald's. Even. I love McDonald's.
Oh my God.
Okay, no, but like the lesson is, if you're going to take people to dinner, pay for it.
Pay for it.
Now, bachelorette trip, I'm willing to like, if I say yes to going,
yeah,
that means I'm assuming responsibility for the expenses of it.
Yes. But I feel like, okay, if I didn't have a bachelorette trip, but I feel like if I did, I would pay for the Airbnb. I would pay for like, bitches want to be on a boat. I would pay for the boat, you know, and then like everything else, like I would probably do, not saying everyone has to be like as fancy as I am, but like I would have maybe gotten like a chef to do like an at-home dinner, and then that's like my thank you, you know. Everything else, like the lunches, if we're doing jet skiing, whatever, like everyone else pays for that. But I think because it's me telling you guys to come celebrate me, like you don't need to go poor just because I want to suck the same dick.
I mean, I fully agree with you.
Okay.
I think though, I fully agree on that's how it should be.
Yeah.
But I'm also like careful because but what I mean by careful is like I think there are some people who cannot afford, they want to have a bachelorette party,
but don't do it. I'm sorry, I don't care if this sounds like privileged, but I just would never be in the vein of like I want to experience all this stuff and then like
have my friends pay for it.
Yeah, it's my friend's job to like. I have a friend who went on a bachelorette a bachelorette trip.
Yeah.
She went on a bachelorette trip and basically the bachelorette did not pay for anything.
Not a drop, nothing.
Not that she didn't pay for anything for them. She didn't even pay for herself. So you know, like
what?
Yes.
What do you mean?
No. So let's say the Airbnb costs $1,000. We're splitting. There's 5 people that stay, including the bachelorette. She said, "Cut it in 4. I'm not paying." She wanted a boat. Cut it in 4. She wanted this.
I'm upset and gagged.
I swear to God.
That is insane.
I swear to God.
That's unwell behavior.
Yeah. You know.
Okay, that's the total opposite.
Yeah.
I think my logic is people don't talk about money enough, first of all.
Yes, that's
But
the
second
thing.
of all, it is so uncomfortable when you are the person who doesn't have the money to say, hey, I really want to have a bachelorette party, but I can't afford to pay for all of you to do much of anything.
But do things like within your means. Like I see on TikTok a lot. I'm in this weird like mom talk because I'm a mom, obviously, where, you know, moms that are like well or off that have kids that are going to school, like it's the end of the year, so they're doing like an end of the year like thank you gift for their teachers, like their kids teachers, and they'll buy like a little Stanley cup, they'll put a Starbucks gift card, they'll do blah 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 blah, just like a good little goodie bag and a thank you card. And then the poor moms are like, we can't afford this, and I'm just like, it's okay. Do what you can. Like, you don't have to do a Stanley Cup. You can go to the dollar store, get a cute little, like, I have cups from the dollar store. Absolutely. Like, if you want to do a $5 gift card, you can do that. Or just write a thank you note.
Yeah, do something thoughtful.
Do something thoughtful. And, like, a lot of teachers are like, honestly, doesn't matter the dollar value. It matters you just saying thank you, because we've are with your crackhead ass kids every day.
Yeah, your crackhead ass kids.
You know? So it's just like, guys, everything, you can have Lux, you can do whatever, just like do it within your budget.
Totally.
You know?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think anytime I've been invited on like a birthday trip or a bachelorette trip or anything like that, I have not said yes immediately.
Yeah.
And I have assumed in my mind that this is coming out of my personal budget for my portion of the trip. Anything above that, like them paying for something else, lovely, thank you so much, please do. Anything below that, I would be like upset and uncomfortable. That's my baseline is that. And I don't know if I think that's like, I don't know.
I think that's fair for white people.
Maybe so. Maybe this is, but like, maybe it's that or like something else. Yeah,
because culturally, like Ghanaians, like we will pay for everything. Like even like dinners, when I was 16, my mom was like paying, like, or high school age, like, you know, we're paying for everything. And then I would go to other people's, it's just like, well, did your mom give you money? I'm like, hello? You know, even though she did. Or like big parties, like it's very like we got you covered, you know, like if you're hanging out with someone and they invite you out, like they basically pay for the night.
Yeah.
You know, so it's a very like cultural thing that I'm used to, that I feel like coming here, I'm like,
Well, I mean, when I was a kid, like if you were out with somebody else's parents, like they would pay.
Oh yeah, obviously. But I'm saying even like my uncles, or like if like my friends of friends, like even in Ghana, when we go to Ghana, and I'm like with like friends there, like it's like, oh, I invited you to this restaurant, I'm paying. You know, and it's like, oh, it's just a Tuesday and like we're going out, you know. I think it might
I'm not saying it's right. I think it's a cultural thing, and I think it comes down to the biggest problem in America, which is individualism.
Yes.
Because people do not want to like admit that they are part of a whole.
Yeah, that's true.
We are part of a whole.
We are. Because even if you go to Houston, a lot of girls in Houston love to go to African clubs because they know the men there will take care of you. Like they'll buy you sections, they'll make sure you like you've eaten, like they will make sure you are good. But I feel like when you go to like the regular clubs, like you don't really get that.
That's just expensive too.
Yeah,
clubs are crazy. I've only been once or twice and I've been like, what is this culture? Like this is insane.
Well, I'm a girl, so I loved it.
Well,
I'm like, let's go.
I'm gay, in case you didn't know, so it wasn't for me.
Oh, awkward.
Our transactions are different.
Wait, it's Pride. Happy Pride!
Happy Pride, everybody. When is this airing? Monday?
Yes.
Well, technically after WeHo Pride. So this weekend is WeHo Pride.
June is Pride.
Okay.
Yeah. So
we're proud. Every guest this month is going to be gay.
Yes.
And
actually,
if it's
they
not,
really are.
If it's not, you're horrible.
Were you going to call me the F word?
I don't know what I was. I think I was going to say you're effing some cancel or something.
I was like, wow.
The FAG word?
Yes.
You wish you could be.
I know. I wish I was. My next guest is someone very special to us. I'll let you guys choose who you like better.
Jordan's listening. He better text us both.
I know.
Immediately.
Put this on your story, Jordan.
Yeah.
When this airs.
Yeah, or else.
or else.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride.
Pride is really important. And I hope people realize over the last couple of years why Pride is so important.
Educate us.
Well, we have an administration who is consistently attacking trans people.
Yes.
First of all. Mm-hmm. And they are part of our community.
Yes.
Whether you are a gay man who believes that or not, they are.
Yes.
And they have actively fought alongside us to get rights.
Yes. And
we have an administration attacking that. We have an administration making comments about the LGBTQ community and LGBTQ majors at Harvard, like using that as a talking point.
I saw that.
I was
insane.
Like, are you joking? Like, first of all, gender and queer studies are super important.
Yes.
Whether or not like that is a fiscally valuable career option is irrelevant.
Who
the
cares?
world doesn't run around
People
money.
are doing musical theater majors in college.
Yeah,
like
that's me. But yeah, it's just like that is why Pride is so important. Yeah. And also, not to like go too far down a political rabbit hole, but I get really worked up about everything that's happened with Target in the last couple of months. Them pulling back on DEI stuff is so embarrassing.
It's so embarrassing.
And I will never shop there again unless they literally do something. I could shop anywhere else in a heartbeat.
Yes.
Not a problem.
Yes.
You know, it's funny. I'll go to Amazon.
Same.
I go to Amazon for most things anyway. But now I'd go to Amazon because at least they haven't pretended for years, decades, to be friendly with LGBTQ people, with people of color.
Exactly.
They have pretended for years that they care about that.
It's like the mask is coming off.
And that makes me more mad than anything else.
Because no one dilly-dallied in Target more than I did.
I love to dilly. I would walk around that place and buy Legos.
Literally, shit I did not need.
I always get my Tide Pods there.
Oh my God, don't let me go into the $1, $3 section. I will pick up 10 things that I never need. And
Which is like $10 to $30.
Exactly. You know, quick math.
Women
in STEM.
Yeah, what can I say? Wasn't a math major, but
but that's the thing. I think Target was also like one of the first companies to put up Pride stuff like every year. Yep. So I feel like that's why it's like really like, okay, you hate the blacks, you hate the gays, like you hate every fucking body.
The speed at which they made that decision, I was like, you're gonna regret that.
Literally, and they are, because like I don't know if you're not really on TikTok that much, but people are stitching Target's TikToks. And it's like all black hands or like a black person. I'm like, don't think we're stupid. And you're trying. No, that's insult to black.
They've tried to like. Here's what would solve it.
Tell me.
If they came out and made a really big statement that was like, we made a huge mistake.
We fucked up.
Here's how we're gonna fix it.
Yeah.
Here's where we're putting our money where our mouth is. And I don't know what else they could do, but those three things.
It's feeling very 2020 George Floyd.
Abso-fucking-lutely it is.
Yeah,
it is.
So
it's not at that level because like that situation was completely.
But no, it feels like that's how, like, it's like, at that time, I feel like a lot of companies fucked up and they're like, oh, this is where we're putting our money at. And I'm like, okay, we're learning, you know? So I feel like they need to like really.
It's just ridiculous.
Do a kapow.
It was like that. First of all, George Floyd was 5 years ago.
Insane.
And you are now, okay, we're just going to revert. Exactly. As if we don't all fucking remember.
Exactly. Hashtag never forget.
Yeah.
Yeah. Horrible.
Anyway.
Enough of
that. So that's why Pride Month is important. Thank you for tuning in to my soapbox.
Okay, now that we know we're both not doing the same thing ever.
Stay tuned for what we're not doing.
I think we should start a series of things that we are doing. Like really random one-off things.
Oh, yeah. We talked about this. Yeah.
Like, let's zipline.
Okay, it's really funny that you said that.
Okay, spill.
And I didn't want to tell you this earlier because I'm
scared.
I wanted to say it on camera.
Oh, Lord. I might cut it.
I am obsessed with ziplining.
Okay, I'm never doing it then.
What do you mean?
It is. You already tried it.
But we need to do something. I ziplined over Niagara Falls. I've ziplined in Puerto Rico. You know what?
I actually take this back. I do not want to do activities with a white man. Black people die and white people live when they do. And
gay guys die.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Damn DOS.
No, PEMDAS.
Yeah.
No, but like that's only in movies that black people die first.
Okay.
It's actually in real life. It's gay people.
Okay, thank God. Okay,
Sorry to be fucked up.
So we'll do it.
Right after my pride soapbox.
I know. So we'll do it.
Absolutely. I love ziplining. I'm sorry that I've already done it. If I could take that back, I would.
Okay, so this month, June.
We have to find one.
We have to.
Okay, it's got to be close by.
Oh, God, I'm scared.
The other thing we could do is skydiving.
No, God forbid. I knew you were going to say that.
I know, that's
a
great.
white
Too
man
much.
wants to kill me.
Just another day in America.
I know.
Jesus.
No, my friend Key actually she did it for her birthday last year, and I was like, I don't know, I just,
Kia from the Alexis and Kia episode.
Yes, you know her in real life.
I know.
I'm like, why?
I'm just engaging the viewers, okay?
I'm like, why are you acting?
Let me engage the viewers. They're my friends too.
They don't know you. They barely like you. I'm just kidding. They love you.
Our video had 2,000 views.
Way more than that.
What?
I think it's like 5,000. Oh, okay. We had 7,600 views.
From the YouTube video?
Yeah.
Wow. Meet him where he's at.
Meet him where he's at.
It's a good episode.
It was a good episode.
Yeah.
I will say though, you know, I'm an analytics girl. The like to view ratio is not that high.
For that one, or
yeah.
Okay.
But my other videos,
we really need you to like the videos.
like.
Liking and commenting means we can keep doing what we're doing.
Exactly.
Because we're making a lot of money from this.
We're making
and
so much money.
Yeah, that's why we're talking about designer bags.
Exactly. We're just so rich. No. Not really.
No, but seriously, like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes. Okay, so ziplining first.
Absolutely. And then we'll report back?
We'll report back, and then we'll figure out what we want to do next.
Okay. Look, comment what you think we should do.
Yes.
Yes, comment.
Comment.
What you think we should do.
I don't want to jump off. Okay. No, if you've already done it, we can't do it. That's the rules.
All right.
We're already doing one that
you know what I haven't done?
What? And don't lie. I'll find out.
No, I wouldn't tell you. I wouldn't lie. Okay. Jumping off a cliff.
I was just about to say I don't want to jump off a cliff.
Oh. With like the thing.
No.
I don't even know what that's called.
Bungee jumping.
Oh, I don't do that.
That's so scary.
That makes my stomach.
Seriously. Yeah. I don't want to do that. Maybe like riding. Have you seen like in the circus? Not riding a dick.
I don't think so many things we could ride that I haven't ridden.
Those bicycles that have like really big wheels and let's do that.
Are you okay?
I mean, if we should do that. We should find one.
A bicycle built for two?
Yeah.
Or like one of those with a really big wheel. Those are just old bicycles.
Really?
Yeah, they used to have a big wheel in the front and a small wheel in the back.
Can I sit on the small wheel part and then you...
I think it's a one seat.
Oh, okay. Then we have to do it holding hands then.
Do these need to be like, what's the theme that we're looking for? Like,
just something that people don't do. I think in this new year of mine, 19, I want to start doing things I've never done. And then also like influence people to try new things.
Influence.
Hashtag influencer.
What else could we do? Things we've never done.
Yeah.
I like roller coasters, but I've been on a roller coaster.
I don't like a roller coaster. We'll ask ChatGPT.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
They always know.
They always know. Speaking of genders, would you ever do a lavender marriage? For those that don't know what a lavender marriage is.
Yes, tell us.
It's when a woman and a man are in a relationship and the man is clearly gay. Would you, because Diane von Furstenberg.
First, but yes, close.
Yes. Fiston?
Fursten.
She's getting fisted?
You said Fiston. Diane von Furstenberg.
Her husband just came out as gay.
Her second husband.
Yes.
Her first husband was also gay?
I think so.
Okay.
But they're like in their 80s.
Yeah.
How would you ever do it?
Well,
if you weren't in this super committed relationship with our dear friend Jordan.
Excuse me for yawning.
Oh, I'm sorry I'm boring you.
Snooze. No, I wouldn't.
Really?
Are you shocked?
I don't know.
Would I marry a woman?
I would marry a gay man.
Well, everyone wants to marry a gay man.
That's true.
We're kind of a, 1 in a million kind of bunch.
Okay, goodbye. And that's the show.
Literally.
I would. I feel like I barely like men, so, but then I could never eat a vagina, so.
Me either. Yeah, wouldn't even know where to start.
That's why.
I mean, I also, I'm so gay.
You are.
I'm all the way on the Kinsey Scale.
Mm-hmm.
I actually, when I came out, I told my parents that I felt really lucky for, knowing that I was fully gay.
Wow.
Because I feel like, I don't want to say it's unlucky to be bi. It's great to be alive.
Yes. Amen.
And whatever your sexuality is great. But, it is easier for a fully, left, whatever that's called, 7 or a 1 gay. I don't remember.
What's the scale you're talking about?
The Kinsey Scale?
No, I never heard of it.
It's a scale of
straight to
attraction.
Gay?
Oh. Somebody's going to correct me in the comments, I hope. Please correct me in the comments.
Please.
Educate us.
Exactly.
I know I could go to the internet, but...
No, who would do that?
No, the Kinsey Scale is 1 to 7, I think, or 1 to 6, and 1 is fully straight and 6 is fully gay, and there's a spectrum basically in between of what people are attracted to. But that's, of course, assuming the gender is binary, which is male, female only. It's not true. Which is not true.
Exactly.
So I am, though, fully attracted to men, although I do sometimes like really effeminate men, sometimes men in skirts, but men. And I feel like that's lucky to a degree because I didn't have to once I went through puberty, I was there's no turn. There's nothing I can do about this.
Limp dick when you saw a woman.
Couldn't even. It's not on the radar.
Wow.
Of attraction. Yeah, none.
That's good to know.
The only woman I've ever even thought was kind of attractive
was me.
Kind of looked like a man.
Oh, it wasn't me.
No.
Oh,
you don't look like a man. You're welcome. Yeah, and she's also a rock star, literal. Yeah.
Okay, fun. And then in other pop culture news,
yes,
David Ruffin's divorce.
Geffen.
What?
David Geffen?
Geffen. Ruffin. Jiffy.
Geffen.
Lube.
David Lube's
divorce.
Yeah, got divorced.
He literally go-go dancer.
Yeah, go-go dancer.
What's the PC term? Are they not called go-go dancers?
I think I said go-go boy.
And you did. That's why I'm am I wrong? Am I going to get canceled during Pride?
I have a friend who's a go-go dancer, and I think he would say dancer.
Okay, like, comment, and subscribe, friend.
Yes, comment.
And so they didn't have a prenup. How much money do you think the Go-Go Boy is getting?
30 mil at least.
Oh my God.
I don't know how much David Geffen is worth, actually.
Billions.
No way.
Yes.
Oh, then $500 million.
Oh, that just made me come in my pants.
Girl.
Oh my God.
I'm so jealous.
And they were only married for 2 years.
I don't know how you could not do a prenup when you have that much money.
Exactly. He's also old, so maybe he was just fuck it.
Maybe he didn't care.
Yeah. He was just I was going to give it to charity anyway. Maybe he saw him as charity.
Maybe.
Oh,
maybe he likes him a lot, and he was like, "You're hot. Will you marry me?" And who knows what?
Would you ever marry an old man who was a billionaire?
No. I know.
You're ethical. You have morals.
Oh, I didn't say that.
Oh, okay.
Wrong podcast.
I'm sorry.
Ethical and moral. No, so I dated a super rich guy once who I was not super attracted to.
Same.
I hope he's not listening. I don't think he would be.
Oh, mine's not listening.
And it wasn't for me. I don't really not what my life's about.
Yeah.
I don't know. I make enough money on my own to be comfortable and fine. Mm-hmm. So it's not really about that for me.
Same.
And I always knew that would be the case for me. I'm smart enough to figure out some stuff.
It was the person, because my guy, he was multi-millionaire.
Yeah.
And basically it just
put it on the Patreon.
Literally. And it just he was so in love with me and so obsessed with me. And low-key, it was when I met him, he wasn't married, and I was dating other people. He got married, divorced his wife, and was you need to be my wife. And I was just no.
Was he hot at all?
He wasn't ugly. He just looked like a typical man.
We really need to talk about this.
Yes.
Okay. I want to go back to your story, but I also want to understand I have always understood it that women, and I'm sorry, audience, maybe I'm ignorant. I grew up in Tennessee. It's like
that's true.
Yeah, I'm basically stupid.
Yeah.
Sorry to Tennesseans, but
it's facts.
Anyway, I'm lucky I'm alive. I'm kidding. I was really raised while my parents are great.
Speaking of parents, apologize to Jordan's mom right now.
Oh my God. Okay. So on the first episode, we're really off topic now.
Okay, but just do it.
Okay. On the first episode, I did say something that my partner Jordan developed manners at college, which implies that his mother and father had nothing to do with it, which is not true.
That's what he was trying to say.
That is not what I was trying to say. What I was actually trying to say, Cindy, what I was actually trying to say is that Jordan learned how to move amongst like very wealthy people at school. Like
so
uber wealthy. Like, so
Cindy.
I do apologize, Cindy. You are correct. She texted
Love you,
me.
Girl.
she texted me. She's like, for the record, which is really true. His parents are fantastic.
Okay,
but anyway,
to what we were saying.
Back to what we were saying. So I want to understand when, like, your attraction to a man is. Are you attracted when he has more money? Like, do you feel like how does that work? Because that does nothing for me.
Really,
nothing at all. Like, it's like almost purely physical.
Yeah,
and like. The reason Jordan and I are together is I'm physically attracted to him.
Jordan's hot,
and he is very funny and emotionally intelligent and very smart.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think for women, a lot of women love looks.
Yeah.
You know, but smart women love money. You know, so like for me, when I was like dating in New York, I was like swiping. I was always like on Hinge to see like what people's like occupation was. And that's how I would swipe, you know? And I'm like, how much money do I think that guy makes? You know? Yeah, I would never swipe, right, for a bartender. Because at the end of the day, for me, I needed like security, like financial security.
Yeah.
You know, I needed to make sure that I was going to a nice restaurant. I was getting designer bags. And that, for me, fulfilled me. I know a lot of women, well, I don't know them personally. I've heard of a lot of women who date for like looks. And I feel like looks fade before 401k compounding interest. That gets me going.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's really helpful. I know we're obviously generalizing here, so like, I know neither of us is speaking for all.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Some, and some, you know. So
I think though, what's interesting about that to me is that like, I think that's more common than I realized.
Yeah.
Like in my 20s, because that's not how I move through the world personally, and I don't think that's how most of my community moves through the world.
Yeah, you guys can see someone and hook up with them in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Us, like, we're just like, how is this coochie gonna get wet?
And
it's if my bills are paid or if you're making me laugh.
Yeah.
You know? I
think I say this a lot, and I'm afraid to say it on camera.
Say it.
I think that women are generally smarter than men.
Oh, 100%. Obviously.
I think both sex. I think there have been studies though that like both sexes are equally intelligent.
No,
but
women
like,
are 100%.
Oh, more?
Yes, and that's why we live longer.
That I know for sure.
You know,
because men don't like brush their teeth.
Exactly.
And, like, take care of their bones.
No, not doing vitamins, not stretching. You know, straight men. You know,
I'm doing all those things.
Are you stretching?
Yeah.
How often are you stretching?
Every time I go to the gym.
I feel like we should go to the gym together. I really want to lose 40 pounds. I started a series on TikTok saying like Operation Snap Back, and I need to lose these 40 pounds.
It's all diet.
That's what they say. I know. I literally, after last night, I was like, I am done having a sweet treat.
If you, I will say, if you get somebody or ChatGPT to give you a food plan.
I tried ChatGPT and I was just like, I just can't commit. I think I just need to like mentally lock in.
Yeah.
You know, once I mentally lock in, because I actually, in New York, I did keto for 6 months straight. Never had a cheat meal. And that's because I was like mentally locked in. And I was the skinniest. I wouldn't say like toning wise, but like pre-wedding, that was like the most toned. And like, I think that body was like insane. But when I was doing keto, that was the skinniest I've ever been. But I'm not going to do keto. I just want to like be like, I know if I lock in, I can definitely.
You can get there.
Yeah.
I think the thing that helps me when I fall off being locked in is just choosing one thing to commit to.
Oh.
And by that I mean like,
but I already have my
check.
one thing that I commit to.
What is that?
Week. Solid core.
And how often do you do it?
3 times a week.
That's a good start.
You know?
So you use that. If you already have one thing you do, use that to build, attach another habit to that.
What is it?
I call
Should
it
I
like...
do intermittent fasting? What's your thoughts on intermittent fasting?
I don't subscribe to it, but I heard it works well for other people.
Okay.
I'm pure like calories in versus calories out. If you want to lose weight, you have to eat less than what you're expending on a daily basis.
Okay. Ozempic, if you're listening, sponsor me.
Ozempic, I actually think highly of Ozempic because all it is an appetite suppressant.
Yeah, and that's
you have to like really. I'm not a medical expert. I can't give medical advice.
You're not?
I know.
I thought the D in John stand for doctor.
The D?
Yeah.
The D that's in me.
Yes.
Yeah, but Ozempic is like so. I feel like I like don't shame anybody on using it.
Same.
Why not?
I don't
like
shame
suppress
people
the
for
appetite
nothing.
a little
If
bit.
you want to be doing pussy popping on a handstand on the corner, do you? We are supportive.
Do your crack cocaine if you're gonna do that. Do that.
Exactly. Yeah.
No, but I like stack habits.
Okay.
I try to stack. I'm not like a pro at habits. I'm not the most disciplined person I know, but I'm like pretty close.
Okay, cute.
And I try to like, if there's something I'm doing consistently that I trust myself on, I say, okay, I'm gonna build on that.
Okay.
And maybe the next thing is you track your calories 3 times a week.
Yeah.
Like 3 days a week, you just track what you're eating on MyFitnessPal or something. Or
I need to update MyFitnessPal. I used to be locked in on that too.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to Europe this summer, late summer, not telling you guys when. And I want to look bomb as shit in Europe because I also have a wedding while we're in Europe.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, I just want to be looking good and feeling good. And then I'm going to Ghana in December. And Ghanaians are so rude. The first thing they say to you when they see you is, you've gotten fat. Not hi, hello, how are you?
Is it a compliment?
It's not.
And it's not a compliment.
It's not.
Okay, yeah.
It's like,
it's not like you've done it.
Yeah, it's not like, oh, you can feed yourself.
It's you've gotten fat.
You got to put the plate down, you know. But mind you, they're always bigger than I am.
Of course I'm
like, bitch, what about you?
Yeah.
So that's why I started telling people off, you know.
Oh, I remember. Did we talk about that the first episode?
No, it's in one of my episodes.
Oh, okay. Because I was listening to that and I was like, that's how much I feel like I'm in the room with you.
Exactly.
It's incredible.
Someone actually commented on my YouTube. Thank you. Hey, girl.
Like and comment.
Yeah. It was like, I feel like we're like friends in real life. And I was like, oh, that's the vibe. I want people to be like, oh, this girl. I don't want you to say that I'm relatable all the time.
Actually, if you could leave that word out. We don't want to be relatable. We just want to be your friends.
Have you read my Apple podcast reviews?
The reviews?
Yeah.
No.
Someone called me semi-relatable. I was like, yes, I made it. I'll show you.
We lost some audio for a moment. If you're listening to this, my name is Jezebel Fairbanks.
Okay, hot or not?
Okay.
Telling people you're a top when you're really a bottom.
Hot. Controversial.
Ooh.
Hot. Okay. First of all, it's nobody's business except somebody you're sleeping with.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you're about to sleep with them and then you're like, surprise, motherfucker.
Surprise, I'm a bottom?
Yeah.
Okay, that's not hot.
Exactly.
Because you better know when you're going in what's about to happen.
Y'all gonna be rubbing coochies.
Yeah, just be 2 people
rubbing booty holes together.
That's called side.
Hot or not, McDonald's chicken nuggets.
With or without caviar and creme fraiche?
With.
Hot, for sure. Not hot.
What's your McDonald's order?
Big Mac.
I love a Big Mac. Same.
I love a Big Mac.
Oh, I tell them to melt the cheese.
Is it not melted usually?
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's cold?
Yeah.
Weird.
They use the patty to like melt it, but I tell them melt it
before.
Yeah, so it's
make
extra,
it warmer.
Yeah, it's extra warm.
What do you think about the new hot or not the new Big Mac formula?
I haven't had it in a while. I haven't had the new one.
It is so good.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have it after this.
They made
I know I just said I wanted to lose weight, but
they made exceptional changes.
Okay.
Including more sauce, which is the most important thing.
Oh my god, thank God.
Yeah, the dollop is now bigger. I know. It's exactly what everybody wanted.
Hot or not, maxing out your 401k.
Hot.
Hot or not, dating someone that doesn't have a 401k.
Neutral, but not really hot.
Yeah,
not really hot. I mean, it's neutral because like it depends on like what your relationship's about.
Hot or not, someone being an ex OnlyFans star.
An ex OnlyFans star?
Yeah, they've
irrelevant.
They retired it.
Probably hot because if they're on OnlyFans, they're probably hot
and they're making a lot of money.
Hopefully.
Hot or not, family secrets.
Hot or not, family secrets.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think of what my family secrets are. I mean, they're not that interesting.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, honestly, the secrets we have are like not hot.
Okay, bye. Guys, that's the episode.
What did you think I was going to say? Like spill my secrets?
Yes.
On cam?
On cam for our 7,000 viewers.
7,000 viewers? They're going to be so much more for this episode.
Yeah.
They're going to live.
They're going to live. Hopefully we can get the audio.
Engage, like, comment, subscribe.
Follow me on TikTok.
Thank you so much. We love you.
Thanks for tuning in. John will be here again.
I know. In a month, probably.
To end Pride. You should do that. The last
episode.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, of June. We had more to talk about, actually, I think.
So we are... I'm a black ghost. But thank you, mamas. Love you.
Bye, mamas. Bye, mama.